We're all another week older because this is episode 13 of Real Talk with Dale
and Heather.
And this week we're going to talk about planting for succession plants. This goes back somewhat to definitely for market garden stuff, but definitely could help a lot of people in their homestead growing as well. Any gardener that wants to grow more. We're going to go over some of that towards the end of this video, so stick around if you want to see how that works out.
Yep.
But first off, as always, we talk about our week. We probably bore everybody to death the first couple minutes of this video, and they don't ever see the topic, but that's all right. If you want to be a true believer and follow us along, please do so. If not, we'll see you later. And now, we get into it.
Hope you stuck around for another episode instead of click.
Never know.
Yeah, that's true.
I done lost half of them.
Bye.
I done said that.
I know. But in case they were still here.
That's very true. Very true. Anyhow, we're going to get serious now.
Yeah, serious.
Maybe. Ladies first, as always, and talk about your week, my dear.
It was pretty busy. I had a lot on my to-do list to get done. Knowing we had plans coming up, you always then want to get everything done on your list, and I'm getting close to the end. I picked green beans again last Thursday.
Yeah.
The frost kind of hit them Tuesday and Wednesday. And it kind of stunted them and made them look a little funny, especially the bush beans.
We still got bush beans we didn't get a whole lot out of, but you picked them not long before the frost.
True. But the pole beans, oh my gosh, I did not realize.
Yeah, you got a fair many.
How many had came on that last planting of pole beans.
We had another fresh mess the other night for supper. Really good.
Really good.
Yep.
For October, having a fresh mess of green beans. Just hit the spot.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Hit the spot. And we didn't get rid of our pole beans.
Not yet.
The frost burnt the edges, but I think we're going to maybe get another harvest out of them. We're not calling for no frost for a little while, so we'll see.
We'll see. If they hold out, maybe in a week or two.
Yeah.
Maybe get another batch and
we'll see.
Have fresh beans close to November.
It'd be awesome.
That would be, That'd
be awesome.
So I was picking beans and
that's all you did all week? Beans?
Chopped up peppers. Chopped up more peppers.
Froze a bunch of peppers.
Whole peppers. Then I needed to still do more peppers for the spaghetti sauce because I still didn't have enough. So now I think I'm good to go for that.
If you don't now, you ain't gonna ever have because we ain't got no more peppers.
Very true. Plus, when I was cutting up the peppers, I ended up thinking, well, I'm putting peppers in the freezer for us. Why not put peppers in the freezer for the chickens? But only the ends, because I was cutting the ends off, and the ends have seeds on them. And if any seeds came out with it, I put all that into a freezer bag and froze them. And I probably got about 4 or 5 bags of
chicken
pepper
seed.
Ends with seeds for the chickens.
I knew you got a couple, but I didn't realize you got that many.
I think that's what it came to.
Cool deal.
So now I got more chicken feed for the chickens for the winter.
Plus, she cleaned up the... Well, I'll let you go to that. Never mind. You was talking about chicken feed.
That's true. Tonight I was working on sunflowers.
She cut all the stems off and put them in drying racks, as you can see.
He cut down all the sunflowers.
I cut them down a good while ago. It's probably been close to a month now or better.
That's true. And they was drying.
They're pretty dry,
and
actually.
Stuff. But it was making a mess, and I couldn't take it no longer. So I cut them off the stems and put them on our drying racks.
Yep.
And
we got a fair many heads.
Yeah.
Fair many heads for chicken feed.
Yeah, more chicken feed. Maybe throw them into the freezer just to keep them fresher.
They'll stay fresh as long as mouse or chipmunk don't get into them.
Well, I put a trap in here because I did see a mouse, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
I then
Really?
we pickled
Pickled peppers.
Yeah. Out of our mini sweet peppers.
Yep.
We
Pickled a peck of pickled peppers.
Peter Piper
picked them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So we pickled them.
Yep.
And got that done because we wanted to try them, and they were okay.
Yeah, they're all right. I don't know.
Not really my cup of tea,
No, not
but
really.
maybe not eating them straight out of the jar.
They'd probably be all right on a salad or on a sandwich or something, but
yeah, not straight.
I ate a couple of them out of the jar, and
Yeah, but I kept other slices of them and froze them so that we could make. I lost what we was gonna do with them. What was we gonna do with the
What's the
sweet
ones
mini?
you froze?
Yeah. Oh, in case we decided.
Not in case.
Oh,
but when
we decide to order a freeze dryer,
yes,
we're gonna use them to freeze dry. Yeah, correct. I knew there was, and I couldn't put my finger on what it was, but yeah, freeze dryer.
Yes. Then.
Yeah, went to Mom's on Sunday to help her put stuff away for the winter.
Changed her water filter, put her grill away,
and
patio table and bench and stuff put away.
I think we got her set for most of the stuff.
Garden.
Yeah. So.
I think she's set pretty good.
Yeah. Then we came home and watched another movie on the Angel Channel.
I can't remember what that was, but it was pretty good.
The Cokesville Miracle.
Oh yeah, that was actually good. That was good. That was a true story too. Actually, I think about all them on there.
I'm thinking
based on a true story. Anyways.
Yeah. Well, at least the ones we've been watching.
The ones we've watched.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was pretty good.
And then I went down and picked some beet bundles for a customer that was wanting some.
Guy I work with got 2 bundles of beets.
Yep.
Told me today at work that his one little boy is like 5 years old, maybe. I don't know how old he is for sure. He's pretty young. He said after he was done eating them, he got his daddy's attention and said, "Daddy, I'm peeing purple." I said, "I've been there before."
He must have had one too many beets.
Yeah, yep.
Must have been really good beets if he ate and kept eating.
Yep. And we'll have beets for a while yet. They're got a lot of beets.
Growing.
Got a lot of beets, and one good thing about beets, other than the greens, we will lose the greens probably within the next couple of weeks, but the beets themselves will keep for a while. They'll actually probably overwinter in the ground, I would guess. The ones up here, I'm going to put a frost cover over top of the ones in this garden because they're kind of small yet, but they're looking good.
Yeah, the ones down below. I'd say.
I would guess in another couple of weeks we'll probably pull a bunch, and we will probably can another batch or so of them.
Yeah,
they're sure so nice. Enough to get us through till next season.
Says the man that eats a whole jar in one sitting.
I mean, there's only a pint of beets, It's not like it's that many. Talk about peeing purple.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Y'all, they are. Monday, it finally rained some more.
It did rain Monday. We got about 3/4 of an inch. Almost, not quite, but almost.
And it was cold.
It was cold.
Yeah. So we didn't do much.
Nope.
I ran errands and did odds and ends around the house. Ordered wood pellets for the house.
Yep, got our pellets for the winter.
And they came on Tuesday.
Yep.
Then I sent my car off to get detailed.
Yeah, she got her car detailed.
And it looks amazing. Oh,
almost new, but she got a lot of scratches on it. Now you can see them.
True. But oh man, does it look nice inside and out.
It does.
Yeah. A friend of ours, Celeste Brenneman,
yep.
She details vehicles.
Yep. She did a really good job. She really did do a good job.
She definitely takes her time and pays close attention to detail. And
she came and picked it up and brought it back, actually. So
yeah, because we only have one vehicle, so it's not like we can run after it and whatnot. But Yeah. Thank you very much, Celeste. It was definitely needing a good cleaning.
Good.
Yeah.
She vacuumed it. I can't remember when. She vacuumed this spring, probably, right? But us going to the market every week, it gets dirty in there, and we.
Oh my gosh.
And going after chicken feed and going after this, and it gets pretty dirty in there.
That car has gotten miles on it and dirty.
Yeah.
For everything.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I think that's about all. We brought in the winter squashes tonight.
That's evening. Yep.
Yeah. So it's getting that.
Yeah, it's a fairly busy week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what'd you get into?
What did I get into?
Yeah.
Basically just weeding the garden, getting the gardens ready for winter.
That takes a lot of time.
It does take a fair bit of time. Getting them ready for winter, I did that pretty much all last week. Not really all of last week, but a fair bit of last week, every weekend. Yeah, I got about 3 beds done is all, but I got a lot of stuff took out. I got trellises all out, got all the weeds out, got all the plants out that's coming out. It won't take me long to finish up getting that garden ready for winter.
Yeah. But that's our biggest garden.
It is. The pepper garden, I'm not sure if I'm gonna. I wanted to plant winter rye in there. I don't know that I'm gonna get to. It's probably too late in the year now that we got the peppers out. I don't think I'm gonna put a cover crop in. I don't think I'll have time.
Will you be taking up the black?
I don't know. I will if I have a chance to. I don't necessarily want to take it up until I know I have time to make the beds.
Yeah.
So I'll probably do that. If we have a decent winter, mild winter, I'll probably do it every winter. If not, it'll be a spring emergency as usual.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have a lot of them spring emergencies. Did that. Worked in the chicken yard. Got a bunch of compost out of it the other evening. Last evening, I did that, and did some more work in there this evening. Got the pigsty cleaned up. Got the electric fence out. Got the double fence height-wise took out. Got the tarp off, folded up, put away. I don't know.
And that all takes a lot of time.
It does all take time.
And now that it's getting darker out sooner.
Yeah, it's not even 7 o'clock yet, and you can see behind us it's pretty dark.
Yeah. So
it drives me about half nuts.
So it's not like you have much time once you get home from work.
You don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
And in a couple of weeks, it's going to be even less because we got to turn our stupid clocks back.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yay. I like savings time better than standard, but what do you do?
Yeah.
It'll be dark at 5:30 instead of 6:30. Yep, and that's. I don't know what else I did do this week. I worked on the. I worked on next year's.
Worked on paperwork.
Getting the farmers market plan dialed in. I pretty much know what I want to do for the farmers market. Now we just got to make the rest of it work with the crops and everything else. See where we're going to end up going next year with. I don't have our plant schedule figured out for our farm market, but I got the vegetable plan figured out for the farm market. Pretty much. I eliminated a few things. Probably going to eliminate a couple more. And how we eliminate things is basically I'll go through our paperwork and see where we were with what did this, what did that, and take the least grossing things out. It's not just how much dollar-wise they make, it's how much time it takes us to do them.
Yeah.
How much bed space they take up, how long it's in the garden. If those don't weigh out, it's not worth us doing them. Now, if it's something we like, we'll grow a little bit of it for us. But if it's something that we don't eat much of or care a whole lot about, we won't even grow it at all. You always got to think about yourself when you're figuring that out. But you need to know what doesn't sell, what is worth your time in the garden space. Because a garden bed can make a lot of money in one season if your crops rotate through good and or your vegetables are worth a lot. They either need to be worth a lot or they need to come out quick and get new ones put back in.
Yeah.
For us. Now, for a regular gardener or homesteader, you wouldn't need to worry too much about that. It really doesn't matter because your stuff's for you. You're not trying to make $1 off of it.
You're just trying to get what you want.
Trying to be more self-sufficient. So, you know.
Yeah.
One thing we're not going to do next year is cucumbers. We're not growing them for several reasons. They do sell a lot. We could sell out of them every week. Excuse me. We could sell out of them every week. In fact, every time we ever take them, we've sold out of them fairly quickly.
Yeah. And I love them.
But we don't spray, and we have cucumber beetles, and they kill them. So you can either go against your morals and spray crap on stuff and poison the people that's buying them, or you can just forget about them for a year and see what happens. Me personally, I feel better just to not grow them for one season and see about cucumber beetles. That's how I feel about it. You can do you. I'm not going to tell you what you should or shouldn't do.
I'll miss them.
You can buy them off somebody.
True.
There's other vendors there that have them.
True.
And the ones there that spray will still be better than what you buy in the grocery store.
Oh, yeah. Very true. It's not like I eat a lot of them. No. I just like to make, cucumber salad and eat one every now and again at dinner time. So it's not
and you put them in your water, too.
And you don't,
I'm not a fan of
cucumber water or lemon cucumber water. I do a lot of that stuff. And I freeze cucumbers and lemons. But to have a mess of them and then have all them beetles,
it's not worth it.
It really
not
isn't worth it.
So we're going to not do them next year to see if we can't break their cycle.
Yeah. Hopefully we can.
We'll see. I mean, it's definitely got to help not having cucumbers. We're still going to do zucchini, and we're probably still going to do winter squash, and they do attack them too, but not like to do the cucumbers.
Yeah.
But maybe they'll just move to the neighbors.
Sorry, neighbors.
I'm sure the neighbors probably already have them.
I think everybody had them really bad
pretty bad
this year.
I don't think Justin got them.
Oh, really? So they haven't.
I don't think so.
Moved to West Virginia.
I don't know. I can't say that for sure.
We're gonna ship them to West Virginia.
No, like he did them lantern flies.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I definitely don't want that.
No, heck no, not like he has them down there. That's crazy.
Man.
That's our son. If you was wondering who that was. Yeah. So that's pretty much what I did this week. I don't know that I did anything else. I cleaned up. Did a lot of cleanup around the homestead too. We did a fair bit of cleanup.
Yeah. A lot of stuff got put to the side, trying to get the rest of the produce out of the gardens and to the auction house.
And we still have a lot of produce in the gardens. Right now we have 2 beds of lettuce, 1 bed of spinach, 3 beds of beets, and a bed of green beans. So it's not like we don't have anything in the garden.
Yeah.
And we still got several beds of weeds. That's not true. We got way less weeds than we did have.
And I don't look at them beds.
That's why they're full of weeds.
Yeah.
But anyways, I think that's going to wrap up this portion of the video. So if you want to stick around and talk about the crop planting for, what did you call it earlier?
Succession.
There you go.
Planting.
To be successful, you have to succession plant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
And this could go for any gardener, any homesteader, anybody, but it mainly is going to, I shouldn't say mainly, it would apply more to people that try to sell some produce than anybody else. Anybody else, you would want to do these things, but not necessarily as often as what we do. You would probably only need a succession, unless it's lettuce, and you eat a lot of salad, you may want to grow it not as much as we grow it, but as often as we grow it.
Yeah, because if you're eating salads every week to take to work or every
your
weekend
family or whatever,
then you'd want to do more plantings of it. And a lot of people has in their heads that
around here anyway,
it's a garden and you plant once and it's done.
Yep.
When that plant is done,
that garden's
and
done.
Dies because of bugs or the sun, no rain or something, they think, it's dead time to put the garden to bed, and
yeah, there's
no
a
matter
there's a
what time.
lot of people in this area that are done with their garden in August.
Yeah. Well, growing up, we was always done. I think it was the end of August. We picked
Probably.
potatoes,
Yep.
and Mom and Dad would then put the garden to bed.
Yep.
Potatoes was the last to come out, and that was August. And it was like, I never knew any different. I thought, okay, must be one and done. And
See, I never grew up with a garden, so I didn't know any better, and I just figured it out.
what? Well, true. True.
My grandmother always had a garden, and I got aunts and uncles that grow gardens and stuff, cousins now that have gardens, but I'm sure none of them grow like we do.
Yeah.
In fact, I know none of them do.
Yeah. But
But
it's not one and done. I mean,
No,
if
it's
you
not.
want lettuce to keep going,
yeah, you need to plant lettuce, and you can either direct seed it or seed it like we do. We grow it in cell blocks, soil blocks. We used to use cell trays, which is a tray with a bunch of cells in it. Like we'd use 1/28 for lettuce,
yeah,
which is 128 individual cells per whatever they are, 11 by 20 or 10 by 20 trays, 10 by 20, I think. We don't use them this year. I bought soil blockers, and them things there are worth their weight in gold.
yeah,
They really are.
that was well worth the money.
So for lettuce, spinach, that kind of thing, not kale because it'll last you all summer long.
Yeah,
But lettuce, spinach, probably arugula if you grow it. We don't grow it, but probably it would be the same. Is you want to start them about every 3 weeks. Whether you start them in the ground or in cell trays, either way, if you want it all year long, you need to start them about every 3 weeks. You could probably stretch it to 4, but your last harvest before your next harvest is going to be, your lettuce quality won't be as good. Put it that way.
is that why it started at that time?
Yeah, you could probably go less. In fact, I think this year we did about every 3 weeks. I think next year we're probably going to go about every 2.
Yeah.
And that's only to get a higher quality lettuce every cutting.
Every time you cut, it takes
Yeah, I don't
quality down.
I don't like. Of course, we sell it. I don't like to harvest more than 3 times off any given bed of lettuce. Mainly because the quality goes down. You could do that, but you'd have to lower your price.
Yeah.
To me, it's worth just getting rid of it and putting another crop in that place.
And you definitely want the next crop ready before.
You want the next crop ready before that crop comes out. So whenever you're cutting this bed of lettuce, the next week this bed better be ready to go.
Yeah.
Or you're not going to have their lettuce.
You'll be missing a week or 2
Yeah.
of cutting before it's ready then.
Yeah.
Because once you plant, it's not ready to cut. You have to give it.
You gotta wait. It takes. It depends on what time of year it is and how hot it is. You can water it like we water every day. We mist our lettuce. Sometimes depending on the heat and whatnot, we'll put shade cloth over it. We'll mist it several times a day, at least once every day. In the middle of the day when it's the hottest, we'll mist it.
But it takes a week or 2 for it to start coming, and
yeah, you probably got a week before it really starts growing good, and you probably can't harvest for between 2 and 3 weeks before you can harvest.
After you plant.
Yeah.
So
probably,
don't think
probably 3 weeks.
that right when
take.
you plant it, then I can cut in a couple of days.
Yeah, it don't work like that.
Yeah, you don't want to do that, or it's going to stunt your plant. And it's not going to grow right.
This year I was behind on lettuce, getting stuff in with lettuce, and a lot of that was because we picked up a restaurant, and we still wanted to keep our farmers market friends happy, customers happy. So I got behind on that, and the best way to do it, your first cutting, you don't cut till you can't see the ground. In other words, you want it pretty nice lettuce before you cut it. And we use leaf lettuce. for reasons I prefer it better. It grows and comes back better. You can cut and come again on head lettuce, but you can't let it go to a head. In fact, some of our lettuce is head lettuce, but we just don't let it go to a head. We just cut it when the leaves are ready to cut.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure it's growing good before you cut it, and you want to keep it going about every 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks, you want to start a new crop. If you're selling it, if you're going to keep it for yourself, your family, friends, you could probably stretch that to 4 weeks, maybe 5 at the most. But if you want to eat a salad every week, you definitely don't want to wait more than 5 weeks before you plant a new crop, or you'll be without.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be all your leafy greens. Kale, you put it in one time, and you can harvest it off it all year. And the same with Swiss chard. You do the same with it. Beets, we do about every 4 weeks. We'll plant beets. I think we need to tweak that a little bit and go about every 3.5 weeks. I don't think 3 is going to be too close together, but 4 is almost too far apart.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree.
I think we need to cut that back to like 3.5 weeks for beets. And I think, and that would depend on how much you want to grow. If you're going to grow it and eat it fresh, just roast it and eat it, and not can any of it or pickle it or whatever, you could probably, for an individual, you could get away with probably planting 40 or 50 seeds every 3 or 4 weeks.
Probably.
It would keep you busy all year with beets, keep you full of beets all year long. Now for us, we plant like 750 plants every 4 weeks.
Is that all?
Somewhere near there. Yeah.
And they sell fast.
They do. They sell.
That's one of our biggest crops.
And that's one thing too. This year, towards the end of the year, we need to grow less of them for next year than we did. Because towards the end of the year, we don't sell as many of them.
Yeah.
From the 1st of June until August, you sell out. No matter how many you take, you'll sell out of. And from mid to late August on, it's hit and miss. You'll sell a fair many, but not near as many.
Yeah.
But till then, everybody's got their beets, so no one cares. Green beans, probably every 4 weeks. I missed the boat this year, and the first 2 successions we did all right on. Our 3rd succession, I got it in too late. That's all on me. I had notes. I made a note this year when I was going through our market thing to plant them every 3 weeks, and I already had a note saying that, and I just never followed my own notes. So do as I say, not as I do, because I say it and then know to do it and still don't do it.
And he has all this on the computer that he has figured out, and we printed it out, and I put it on our refrigerator with a magnet so that we could look at it every day. And I had them, the one garden here and one garden there, and so we could see it. But then once you come out, you get distracted by so many other things that you want to do and stuff. You then lose track of what you was going to do.
Well, the thing is, our notes are in the house, and our central working area is right here where we're at right now in this building.
Yeah.
So we need to bring the notes out here.
Yeah.
Not let them in there.
And make the notes bigger so they stand out to our eyeballs.
Yeah, so my eyeballs can see them. So my eyeballs ain't as good as they used to be.
Because I liked your idea of getting...
Yeah, I think we're going to get some whiteboards that have the calendar on them, where you can put your calendar in it, and every day, I want 2 of them. One for May and one for June, and then whenever May's over with, we'll make it July, and we'll have June and July and whatever. But then you can change the day of the week it is, and put on there what you need to get done, what you need to plant, what you need to pull, what you need to do this, what you need to do that.
Because we always come out to right here, and
this is our central working area.
Yeah.
And we have a notebook right behind the camera I don't even look at it.
I get it out like when I'm counting produce and stuff.
I'll put it on my phone and I'll look at it once in a while, but I don't pay close enough attention
to it.
But
if it's something bigger that catches your eye,
right?
And I think that would work if we then
we need a whiteboard,
had that up on the walls.
Yeah.
Or on the freezers or something. It would definitely catch our attention, and we would then be like, what's next? Oh, okay. Yeah. I forgot I was supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that does happen.
Yeah.
Then you're in the middle of a project, and you hate to stop it to do something else, but, you know.
And we had so many projects this year, especially at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, at the beginning of this year, we had a lot of projects. We did a solar. We rearranged this building we're in. Built a walk-in cooler, made a brooder, made the pigsty. Yeah.
Then we got the pigs and
we got the pigs.
Extended their area. Then later on,
area.
It was one project after another. It seemed
you get behind on what needs to be done.
Yeah.
To keep the market going.
Yeah.
And you lose. Yeah. So that's something that we need to work on. And I'm sure everybody has that same problem, but I guess to that reminds me of something that Buddy told me, that Buddy said one time.
What?
When do you pay someone to do something for you? When do you have someone come in and say, hey, I'll pay you blank to do this? So your time could be spent doing something else.
Finishing your project.
Right. If you need someone to, I could have bought a walk-in cooler. They're on the marketplace all the time.
True.
I chose to build one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't have to. Could have bought one. I could have saved me several weeks of our time.
True.
But things like that you need to think about. And then that doesn't matter if it's for life in general or if you're for a business or for yourself or for whatever. What's more important? Where do you need to spend your money at? Where do you need to work harder at? Where do you need to figure out? I mean, that's something. I'm a do it yourself kind of person. I don't let people help me because I don't want their help. I just like to be alone. I don't like to. I do. I just.
Oh, I know.
But admitting your problem's step one, right?
That's true. I try to help him, and he's like, don't got nothing for you.
It depends what it is, Now planting stuff, please, thank you. But
and we did good at that. If I'm
building something or just.
I leave him alone, and he gets way more accomplished.
I do. I get distracted trying to make sure you're doing what you need to be, and
Don't worry about me. I'm good. I got my own to-do list.
I see. Back years ago, I used to do work for the company I work for. I was a foreman out in the field, and I would lead 30, 40 people during a power plant outage, and that was different than doing stuff at your house. When you go to the power plant, you can separate the guys into crews and say, hey, I need you to do this, you do this. You're leading this gang, you're leading that gang, you need something, holler. And I'd keep the guys busy, and you'd have 6 or 8 different crews going around. That I could handle, but doing stuff at home, I just can't. I can't take my hands off of it. It's not the same. I don't know what the difference is. I just can't separate it. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird.
Well, I didn't say it. No, I didn't say it.
You just thinking it. But anyways, I digress. As always, I ramble my gums. But
we did pretty good though this year on when it was time to plant what we had to plant.
Yeah,
we got together and
definitely
you made the holes and I would get down and plant.
Yep.
And then when you got done, you'd help me plant.
I'd make the seed packs, and you would the soil blocks. You'd put the seeds in.
Do the seeds.
I'd put the vermiculite over top and water them, and
yeah.
cycle through. We did doing that stuff.
took
Well, that stuff
teamwork.
we did do that really good together. But when it comes to projects,
Yeah,
I just do it myself.
yeah. I got things that I'd rather do myself. I mean,
Yeah.
So
Yeah, when you're down there sweeping out the greenhouse, I don't want to do that.
get over here and help me. No,
I get the leaf blower out, and she gives me heck for it.
no,
See what I mean?
because it blows right back at you. Because every time you do that, the wind starts blowing, and then it's like,
Just because you got the leaf blower in your hand.
nope, I'll sweep.
But yeah, just think when you're doing stuff like that, the potatoes, you could definitely plant 2 sessions of potatoes and get 2 harvests a year if you wanted to. We don't. But you could. You do one in the early spring. They can't pop out of the ground before the frost hits or before the last frost date, or they will freeze and stun them. But if you plant them, depending on when your last frost date is, for ours it's mid-May. You plant your potatoes in early May. The ground's still warm enough you're not going to worry about it, and they won't pop out of the ground until the frost is over with anyways. And if you dig them up in July and plant another set right then, you could harvest another set about right now. You could do that pretty easy around here if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And depending on where you're at, you could probably plant them in a tunnel if you had a hot tunnel. You could probably plant them in there and grow them through winter. Depending on your climate, you probably could do that with potatoes. Onions, I know you can because we've done that already.
Yeah.
You can grow them in the winter pretty easily. We don't grow a lot of brassica plants, as in cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower. We don't grow them. We don't grow them for reasons. Reason one, I ain't a big fan of them. Reason two, they take up too much space and they're not worth a whole lot.
They're a one-time plant.
Yeah, and they take up a lot of bed space.
Yeah.
For no more than you get out of a bed.
Yeah.
We have grown them. Last year we grew cauliflower, and it sold really good.
Yeah.
And it wasn't too bad eating wise. It was pretty good, flavorful.
Yeah.
But it just takes up too much space, and you don't get a lot. You don't your bed's worth more than what that will bring you. Now would I grow it again? Yeah, but I wouldn't grow a whole bed full. I'd grow partial bed just for us to eat.
Yeah.
But that you could probably grow cauliflower and broccoli. You could probably grow them 3 times a year. These are in the spring and fall, not necessarily through the middle of summer because they don't grow in the summertime. But you'd want to start them probably about your seeds in probably late February, early March. Get them in the ground probably late April. And that batch would probably be ready to harvest in June, maybe July, somewhere in there. And then do another batch, start another batch in about August for a fall harvest. Could you grow them through the winter? Broccoli, you probably could.
And it would still be flavorful?
Yeah, I don't think broccoli would freeze out. Or cauliflower, I'm not sure of because I've never grown enough cauliflower to know, honestly.
Yeah.
Broccoli, I would say you could, but you'd have to protect it from the freeze. But I think you could harvest it throughout the winter months. And I will say broccoli greens is probably my favorite green of that variety of plant. It's way more flavorful than kale is by far.
I'd rather have that in
I would
salad
rather have that in your salad than kale.
Yeah.
Or collard greens or anything of that. I'm not a big green fan, but
yeah.
So carrots, you could probably grow carrots depending on your bed space. You could grow about every 40 days, probably start a new planting of carrots, roughly. You could probably get 3 or 4 a year out of carrots if you wanted to. Radishes probably every 2 weeks if you wanted to grow them that much. In the summertime, you'd have a hard time growing radishes. Carrots, I'd say, is one of those crops. I've never mastered it, so I can't say for sure. But I'm going to guess carrots is one of those crops that you can grow all year long. Literally all year, through the winter and all. It's Queen Anne's lace is a carrot, is original carrot. It grows wild around here.
That's true.
I would think you could grow carrots. And actually, carrots are a biennial. A biennial, yeah.
Every other year.
Every other year.
Okay.
Every other year they'll flower, go to seed. I think beets are the same way. Beets, onions, they're all biennials. So yeah, you could grow that stuff year round. You may have to protect it a little bit. I shouldn't say they grow year round. If you protected it, you could harvest it year round. Most things isn't going to grow when it's dark out in the winter months.
Yeah.
And the further north you are, the worse that's going to be. We're about the 39th parallel here, so you're not going to grow anything from say mid-November through mid-January, and it's not necessarily temperature-wise, it's daylight hours-wise. You need more daylight hours. Even lettuce and spinach, it won't die, but it will not grow. It'll maintain from, say, probably mid-November to early February. You probably want to be about a month and a half on either side of the winter solstice here before it grows.
Okay.
The further north you are, the longer that period is going to be. So whatever you want to harvest in the winter months, you need to have in already. Because it's not going to grow a whole lot. I mean, as far as that goes, look at the lettuce we just planted a couple weeks ago. It's still real small. If we'd planted that a month earlier, it'd be this big already.
True. Very true.
So that's just something you need to think about. Succession crop planting. Blah, easy for you to say. Anything I missed?
I don't think so.
Garlic, it's a fall crop. You can't grow it in the summertime. You can't plant it in the spring and get a good harvest out of it. It's a one and done type plant.
Yeah.
Corn the same way. You can't grow corn twice if you wait till you're harvesting the first batch to start the second batch. Now, if you're going to start corn more than once, you could start it more than one time, but you would have to start it early and a couple weeks later start more. Most corns, you're probably looking at 90-day corn. You would have to harvest that 90 days before your first frost date. Have to plant it 90 days before your first frost date. And to be safe, you'd probably want to go to 100. But you can still get the seed pack and see what that is and just back it up from there so you know when to start that. We only grow one batch of corn.
Yeah.
We don't sell corn. We just grow enough for us and we give some to the neighbor. But we don't sell any. We didn't sell any at all this year. We have before, but we can ours. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else? Any other plants?
I don't think so, as far as edibles go. But if you want to start, like what I said earlier in this video, if you want to start like winter rye, you would want to start it probably late September for a winter cover crop. That way it gets established. It won't necessarily grow a whole lot until April before it really starts growing. I've grown it a few times, but it won't necessarily grow a whole lot till spring. But you need to get it established before snow hits the ground, or it won't grow at all. That's why I think it's too late now to start that.
So what, you would want it established to what height?
Yeah,
like
probably
grass height or something?
Yeah, maybe. It wouldn't necessarily need to be that high, but it needs to definitely germinate. The ground needs to be warm enough for it to germinate.
Okay.
Right now the ground probably still is here, but this fall's been kind of strange.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it has.
Yeah, could you plant now and get it to take? Maybe. But the point of a cover crop is to have roots in the ground through the winter months. unless you're planting a winter kill, which that's something that you would want to die in the winter. But rye, you would break it over or mow it down or whatever in the spring, so it would kill it. That would kill it. Yeah, like buckwheat. It's way too late to plant buckwheat, but the winter months would kill buckwheat anyways.
Okay.
That would be something you would want to grow through the summertime. And then in the fall, you ain't got to worry about it coming back. Of course, it will come back because it's going to drop seeds unless you mow it down before the seeds come on. And I don't know anybody that's good enough to do that. If I knew anybody that was smart enough to figure that out, I would read their book. Somebody may have one out there, but I ain't found it yet. But yeah, cover crops is another story altogether. That's something we can talk about in another video if anybody wants to hear more about them. I've went to several different conferences about cover crops. Don't know enough about them to master any of them yet, but the problem with me and cover crops isn't that I'm not interested in them, and it isn't that we don't use them, because we do. It's that we have so much stuff growing year round that we can't really take a bed out of production to put cover crops in that bed.
Yeah, very true.
Unless you had more gardening space, that's something hard to do, unless you're just doing it for yourself, not for business. You can't really do a lot of cover crops.
If you're doing a one and done garden.
Right. That's when you do cover crops.
Yeah, that would work better for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, I believe that's going to wrap this up. I rambled long enough. I can't speak for you all, but I know she's tired of hearing me talk.
There's some good information, though.
I hope somebody got something out of it.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Anything else you want to learn about?
Yep.
Like we always say, let us know. We'll figure it out.
Yep.
We may know about it. We may not. We'll figure it out and let you know. Or like she says all the time, fake it till you make it.
I say that?
She never said that. I've never heard you say that.
No.
Sounded good.
Yep.
Anyhow, that's going to wrap it up. So be nice.
Smile.
All the time.
All the time. Be friendly. Help somebody out.
Yep, help somebody out.
Yep. Everybody needs help.
Remember that a ghetto philosopher always says, hope you're having a great day, because I know I am.
He is a pretty good philosopher.
He's a ghetto philosopher.
Ghetto?
Yeah, a ghetto philosopher.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
A ghetto philosopher. But as he always says too, he told me, well, I don't know if he always says it, but he told me one time that having a good day is I can't remember how he worded it. It's a mindset, which it is. That's 100% true. No matter what you're doing, it's a mindset. If you want to have a good day and you think you're going to have a good day, you'll have a good day. If you get ticked off and you can't get that out of your head, you're going to have a bad day. So always look positive.
Always think positive.
Always think positive. Yeah.
You can look positive, but
you can also look positive. Look at things positively and still look like an idiot.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Anyhow, see y'all.
See ya.